G'day.
Hello there.
I'm Aussie Robbo.
I'm English Jen.
And welcome back to an episode where we go to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, so today it's a quick stop to the Magic Kingdom. We're going to take in a couple of attractions. I'm dressed to represent my home city of Nottingham. Thank you, Loungefly. And we're going to hopefully get a couple of snacks, a couple of attractions, and then we're off to the Polynesian for an afternoon of relaxation, drinks, and more food. Come join us. So we're in the stretch that is Main Street USA. We've done two photopass photographers. First one, I could tell that she was very much over it, bless her. It's a really ram-packed day. It's Friday. The second one was the lovely Brian. He was one of the photopass photographers you really want because he basically got creative. And we'll put in the photos from the first one here. And now for the second one, right here.
So we just took advantage of the photo pass in front of Mickey and Minnie, the Mickey and Minnie statues, and the lady was kind enough who was taking the photographs to tell us where to find Tinkerbell. And it was also kind of funny at the same time in that one of the girls nearby had one of those bubble machines and the parents were apologising. We were like, oh, hopefully it'll just add to the photos and make them look a bit more magical.
I know the castle's makeover has had a lot of haters, not just because of the 50th, but also just the paint colour. Personally, in person, when that sun's hitting it, I think it pops and gleams. Look at it. So not as hard as I thought it was going to be to find her. Tink is rather to scale. If you come over to the popcorn bucket, facing the castle, on your left-hand side, there's some topiary. There's one single twisted topiary. So just in front of the popcorn stand, which is right across from the main hub on your left-hand side, there's a twisty topiary. And look who we found.
Most exciting shows you can do, but I've actually wanted to do the Country Bear Jamboree for a while since we got back, so we're about to head in.
Hopefully we'll catch the actual Jamboree outside later on at some point, because they brought that back too, which is kind of like a cavalcade with the Country Bears, but let's get in there, we got a seat. Another tip is come into the indoor attractions like this because you get a nice break from the sun and it's a bit of air conditioning for you for a blast for like the duration of the show, which is amazing.
What's holding you up? Let's get on with the show.
Now, Buzz, be patient.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow. We're kind of hung up here.
A woman ain't pretty, but she don't swear none. She's kinda heavy, don't weigh a ton. She's my...
Yes, folks, we only have high-class stuff on this show.
How long is forever? How soon?
Oh, guys, turn me on, turn me down.
So we just got out of the Country Bear Jamboree. What did you think?
It was busy. I think a lot of people here today, so there are a lot of people wanted to find some air conditioning, but there were a lot of newcomers, you could tell. The girls next to us were lapping it up.
Oh yeah, she found it hilarious. She was actually, she made it more entertaining for me just with her giggling of surprise, of things that kept coming.
Yeah, with surprise and some shock, I think, in some places with the words. I've forgotten all the little details. I love that show so much.
I mean, it's been a long time since we've done it. To be honest, last time we did it, I thought we were standing, so that's how long ago my memory is kind of erased what we did.
It's fading.
I felt like the air conditioning could have been a bit colder. I was hoping it was going to be a bit colder.
Especially for the bears.
It was kind of there, but it was a bit weak. But anyway, bears are very entertaining.
Yeah.
I forgot how many of them there were. I forgot pretty much the whole show, so it was very entertaining to see that again. Good to see Big Al, he's my favourite.
You could say it was very good.
Oh my lord.
Very good indeed.
And yeah, it's very enjoyable. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. It is one of those sit-down ones where you just kind of watch the mannequins, but
Take it all in.
But it's very entertaining, especially those the ones on the heads on the wall as well, which is kind of creepy. But they're actually really cute as well.
Yeah. So bear with us while we take you to the next attraction.
So the water is back in the ride, which is a good sign, because hopefully we'll get to ride it in a couple of days before we head back, because I really want to do that one again.
So we finally got them. So first of all, I mean, come on. We did our own version of this, so you can see that down below.
Which were twice the size of these.
Probably 3 times the size of these. These are $9.50 each, so you get 2 for $9.50 and the sauce. This is the infamous cheeseburger. Let's try it. Still nice and warm, which is good. That's nice. So as you can see, all the ingredients are in there. You've got the meat. You can taste the mayo. Not mayo, the mustard, there's cheese. You get all those flavours in there. And add that to it, and it's, yeah.
Are you getting the essence of a cheeseburger?
Very much so. A good cheeseburger. I think ours actually tasted better though.
Well, I think I probably took a bit more liberty with some of the ingredients, maybe.
You get the cheeseburger, but ours had more flavour. I will say these are less greasy, which is great. That was the problem with ours, it was so greasy. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Come on then, Rob. So I'm going to finally try the cheeseburger spring roll. I've been hanging out for this all trip. This is the one big food that I wanted to try the whole time.
2.5 years.
Yeah. Nice 50th anniversary paper as well. I'm getting burger. I'm not getting cheeseburger so much.
I got a bit of cheese.
It's light on the cheese flavour. I put like the dip on, which is some kind of mayo dip.
Dip on. They're nice though. I think anyway.
It's interesting. The beef is more ground, which is what Americans normally do with their beef.
Yeah, a lot more
ground beef. It's a lot more finer ground. It's also got some green peppers in there, which they didn't put in the recipe that we had in the recipe book.
So we might add those for next time we try them.
But it's more, the crust is more of a, like a pastry, as opposed to when we made it with the spring,
Yeah, like I say, it's not holding as much grease, which is great, because that's what made ours slightly sickly after a while. But then they were huge.
Almost as if it's been made with an air dryer.
Probably have.
Is an air dryer, is that what it's called?
Yeah, probably have, which we could do with using or buying.
Yeah.
Very tasty snack though. So next up we've got the 50th anniversary spring roll. What's this one got in it?
It's got pastrami, pepper jack, served with a mustard dipping dressing.
That sounds good to me. It comes with a honey mustard dip. Let's try that. That has like a plastic cheese consistency.
What are your first thoughts? Is it taken to New York?
The honey mustard takes over a lot of the flavour. It's nice. I preferred the cheeseburger.
Right.
It is nice though. You're getting the flavours, but not as strong as maybe I'd like them to be. Again, the mustard. Let me just try one without the mustard.
I just realised they called it an air dryer, but it's an air fryer.
Air dryer fryer. I think, yeah. No, it's nice, but not as tasty. I would give that.
What does it look like?
Mess.
You can kind of see the remnants of a pastrami in there.
Yeah. It's got more of an aftertaste.
Right. The pastrami should have more of a kick.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It's there, but it's not very strong. I would give that 3 Kenobis, and the cheeseburger, I would give that 4 Kenobis.
So I'm now going to try the 50th anniversary spring roll. I guess with a little bit of the dip to start off with.
Yeah.
Interesting. The flavour is quite mild. I can get a hint of pastrami in there, but it's quite a mild flavour. I'll try it without the dipping sauce. Yeah, there's definitely nice flavour. I can feel a lot more cheese in that one. I'm getting a lot more cheese coming through in this flavour. I actually prefer this one to the cheeseburger spring roll.
Oh wow!
So I actually prefer this limited edition 50th anniversary spring rolls going quick before it goes in your mouth.
What would you give this one out of 5?
I would actually give that a 4. almost 4.5, but it was definitely a solid 4. Shrimps on a barbie. The cheeseburger spring roll, I'll give that 3.5.
Okay.
Wasn't quite living up to expectations. Needs more cheese in there, a bit more flavour, but very enjoyable. Glad we tried them.
Do you prefer our spring rolls or their spring rolls?
Ours.
Wow.
But I actually think it'd be quite interesting to make this pastrami one.
Yeah,
Although
I
it's
think
quite, it'd be quite hard maybe. But yeah, it might be quite interesting to make the pastrami spring roll. But yeah, like I say, mine were twice the size. It might be worth us getting an air fryer as opposed to an air dryer to dry our clothes.
I mean, we could do that as well, but...
An air fryer to make them, and it might be less greasy and might be better. But yeah, definitely a very enjoyable meal. It is quite expensive. $9.50 I think for 2 of them.
Yeah, and they're quite small, but they
So we bought 4 altogether.
That said though, it's a nice snack.
Basically our lunch. And then hopefully we can get some ice cream. What is it we're going to try?
You tell me.
The Dole Whip. We're going to try some Dole Whip
I've
hopefully.
never had a Dole Whip.
Fingers crossed.
I'm obsessed with...
I had one
Orangeburg.
4 years ago.
Yeah, I've never had one, so I'm going to try it. I'm willing to try anything.
Yeah.
Right, where to next?
Dole Whip. Oh, pirates.
Oh, pirates.
Yeah, we're going to get
Savvy.
see some pirates.
Savvy.
Yeah. Why not? Let me get that like loads of those ones. What are you doing?
It's very dark, very chlorine, very... It's good to be back in here now.
Again though, the air conditioning is not as strong as I remember.
No, but it might be when you're actually on the boat ride, I would think.
So we just got a Pirates of the Caribbean. What did you think?
Yeah, I always enjoy it. It's like a really relaxing ride. It's familiar. It's a classic. However, it's not as good as the Disneyland Paris one, which we've discovered in the last 2 years during lockdown. A lot more thrilling in Paris. More drops and chills and spills. This one's a bit kind of tame. But also, yeah, we were sadly stuck with some idiots who basically took off their masks as soon as they turned the corner into the dark, and they spent the whole thing just rah, 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 rah. So also what that means is with the photo opportunity, we won't get the photo opportunity because people took off their masks, so they don't produce the photo, sadly. So that's something to keep in mind. What about you? How did you like it?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, it's not the most exciting of rides. It's you know, I guess it's Old Faithful, I guess they call it. The air conditioning wasn't so great on the lines as I remember, but it definitely there's a bit more airflow when we were on the water, so
Yeah.
that was nice, just to get out of the heat a bit.
It's hugely busy today, so that was really welcomed. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
packed. What to now? Where to now?
We're almost finished today, aren't we?
We're almost finished in Magic Kingdom. However, please come and join us as we go off to the Polynesian.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So we just had a photo op with Jack. Distance, of course. Someone asked about my t-shirt, told them where they got it from, Amazon in UK. And then as we were walking off, I heard someone ask one of the other adults, is that real or is it a animatronic? They thought that Jack was an animatronic. That's how good the animatronics are in Disney World, ladies and gentlemen. They're amazing. It ends the day at Magic Kingdom, however we will be going on to the Polynesian to have a little bit of a chilled afternoon we got up to at the Polynesian as we revisit it. We haven't been there for about 4 years, can't wait. Hopefully they've got some ice cream. So we're off to take the monorail. So our friends this morning, they took a photo next to one of the posts. They're trying to make a thing out of it. They took a selfie at post 100 of the monorail. So it's like, can we make it a thing?
Monorail posts.
Post, hold it up. They're all numbered. That one back there was 77.
Okay. So we've been at the Polynesian for a couple of hours now. Friends of ours invited us over. We've been doing the pool, a couple of hours in the pool. We got changed, and now we're about to get some food. We're at Captain Cook's. We've done the fast order, the mobile order, and we're about to try some of the food on offer before we go to Trader Sam's and get some drinks. Darren is also wearing his brand new shirt that he purchased in the gift shop just down below a couple hours ago.
It's very comfy. I've had the nachos, the loaded nachos. I don't think they're anything like sort of spectacularly connected to the Polynesian or have any history, but they're nachos.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the actual chips are more like kind of what we would call, well, it's a mixture. You've got the tortilla, and then you've also got like what we would call crisps. So yeah, go. I didn't even see what it was loaded with, I just went loaded.
Pineapple?
Could be pineapple, so that might be a nasty surprise for me, but anyway. What about you?
And I've gone for the meatballs with coconut sauce and rice. Which looks really nice.
Yeah, big balls.
And I've also ordered a portion of Walt's famous chili.
What's famous about it?
I don't know, Darren, what's famous about it? You tell me.
Walt liked it, I don't know.
Walt's special recipe?
Walt used to get one of the servants to make it for him.
Walt's special herbs and spices?
And then you get some crackers.
Very American thing, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, it's kind of crisps with cheese sauce and onion and tomato. I think there's meat somewhere in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Pulled pork. The pulled pork is really nice. It's flavourful.
So Darren, you know your nachos.
Nah. Great to start, but as it got colder, just they've lost the fantasy. Yeah, it was okay. It was just standard. Nah. Better than cinema nachos. Worse than, I don't know, a decent Mexican nacho.
The benchmark is like
2 Kenobis. 2. Wah wah.
polished your plate, your paper plate. What did you have again? I had the coconut meatballs, and they were quite enjoyable. Not a huge amount of flavour, there was just a subtle coconut aroma going through there, so yeah, it wasn't too offensive, it was just nice with the rice. So I'd probably have that again. I'd probably say 4 shrimps on a barbie.
Wow.
Walt's special chili recipe.
Oh yeah, that was
It wasn't the most interesting chili I've ever had before.
It was, yeah.
I'm up here.
Sorry. Looking at boobs.
So Walt's chili wasn't the most interesting recipe. I think I've had better chilies before elsewhere. Is that his recipe, or is it just a bit, it felt a bit mass-produced? Maybe three shrimps on a barbie?
Mass-produced it, what?
Yeah, but when you're selling it as Walt's special recipe, you want something a little bit extraordinary, don't you?
You want Walt in the kitchen making it.
Either way, yeah. Three shrimps on a barbie.
So, Olumel luggage tag, Olumel keyring, Olumel magnet, and then tiki tiki tiki. That was a really gay reference. Shelley Winters. Poseidon.
So first of all, I'm going to try the spiky pineapple, as opposed to spicy pineapple. It has mango rum blended with pineapple soft serve, which sounds fantastic to me. So Darren, what are you trying?
I'm going to go for the Krakatoa Punch. We've done the Pearl before, we've done the Nautilus before, but we've never done the Krakatoa Punch. So a Krakatoa Punch is Sailor Jerry spiced rum, Pirates Exo Reserve rum, Orgeat, whatever that is, that's almond in brackets, Sam's Gorilla Grog, and Hibiscus. Oh, Hibiscus Grenadine. No idea, but I'm willing to try. It looks rather fun. So.
Sushi veggies, little carrot, cucumber bits.
You've got it extra
Tuna on
spicy,
top
I
with like a
hear.
little spicy seasoning. I don't have very many. Is it alright if are you doing some drinks right now? Or
Yeah, it's really
is it
nice.
actually windy?
I mean, all I'm getting is pineapple at the moment. It's got pineapple soft serve in there.
Take the straw out and put it back in, you'll get that.
I've pushed up and down.
That's it. And
Alright, so
someone
flatbread,
says it's on the
sushi,
straw.
tacos, and
Don't need it.
Water?
I'm still just getting pineapple, that's all.
Millions of dollars of Imagineering, and this is the best trick we could come up with. There isn't even the same face on the same side of the ghost, which makes it really confusing. It's reasons like this why your drinks are so expensive.
Yeah, pineapple soft serve. All I can taste is pineapple. There's obviously liqueur in there somewhere, but yeah, I'm getting pineapple flavour at the moment. Let's see how I feel at the end of the drink, but yeah.
It could be dangerous then.
Stand by to die. Die.
Oh no, Skipper. You hear that?
Yeah, is that my stomach?
Did you have lunch?
Yeah, I did skip lunch. I probably should get this. No, wait, no!
No.
That's not my stomach at all! It's what is no, crack it open.
The drink is lava! Don't touch it, you might burn yourself!
Floor's lava!
Oh, you can taste the rum. So it tastes both. It is most. I am getting very much rum with like a fruity side kind of taste. But the rum stays with you. It is nice though. It's really nice. Yours is very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like a smoothie kind of.
Basically tastes like a pineapple smoothie, yes.
It tastes like, well, it's got the same vibe to it as the mango. When we went to Kidani Village and Sanaa, it has that same kind of vibe as that one.
Yeah.
What?
Die.
Hey, come on! If you're not swimming, you're sinking. And if you're sinking, you're not drinking. Just keep swimming. Bubbles! Bubbles! Bubbles!
We are now underway
Bubbles!
and
Bubbles!
proceeding on course for a voyage through liquid space.
Liquid space! That means you're under water! Underwater, everybody! Underwater!
I didn't know it was that kind of party.
So how's the drink now that's nearly gone.
It looks better the further it goes down to the bottom. We're just saying, because the inside of the tiki mug is coated in like a blood red shine, the further the light gets to the bottom, the more effective it looks.
How did it taste?
Beautiful. Just very alcohol.
Very alcohol.
Very alcohol.
That's a really great description, isn't it? That's the right answer.
And I'm a trained professional. Not entirely sure a trained professional what, but I'm still a trained professional nonetheless. They're coming to attack us and looking to board us. The captain says, "Bring me my red shirt." So sure enough, the first mate brings him his red shirt. They have a long, grueling battle, but they win, and they just keep surviving. So sure enough, about a month later, First mate runs in and goes, Captain, wouldn't believe it. There are four ships that are coming to board us and attack us. Captain says, bring me my red shirt. Sure enough, first mate does it. Huge grueling battle. They come out completely successful. So first mate goes back to Captain and goes, Captain, I got a question. Why is it every time we're about to get in a battle, you ask for your red shirt? And he goes, well, it's like this. I feel that if we're in battle and I get stabbed, you won't be able to see the blood, so all of you will continue to fight as hard as possible. So that makes a lot of sense. So sure enough, about a month later, first mate comes rushing in and goes, Captain, there are 10 ships that are coming to destroy us. Captain looks at him and says, bring me my brown pants.
Idea for Disney. Wilderness Lodge themed bar like this. Mauled by bears, served by raccoons. We've been getting into that finally.
Really?
Yeah. We got some country bear ones yesterday from Animal Kingdom.
I'm so sorry. Contraband. No.
What?
Country bear.
Country bear.
Darren, how was your experience at Trader Sam's?
Oh yeah. The beer is always good. No, the alcohol content is always good there. Also, the bar staff are amazing. They pick up on a vibe and they just run with it. And I'm quite happy to revisit there whenever we can because it's just a fun evening. Yes, the drinks are pricey, but I feel like you're getting the theatrics and the atmosphere along with it. That's only the second time we've been, and 2 out of 2 for atmosphere isn't bad. Yeah, love it. If you can get in there, we had to wait about an hour, just over an hour, so we went and got something to eat. You simply just walk up to the door and ask if there's any reservations or people on the waiting list. They only give you a 15-minute window because apparently they have lots of people who don't turn up. They go off somewhere else, they get bored or whatever. So that's something to bear in mind. They will basically strike you off if you don't turn up on time.
So my opinion of Trader Sam's, I really enjoyed that little evening drink in Trader Sam's. I mean, the drinks were really good, but it's as much about the theatrical, entertaining experience that they provide from behind the bar as much as it is about the drinks that you actually get. I'm going to be honest, I don't understand why they don't make that kind of bar experience available in other hotels in the Disney region. I feel like it's kind of missing in some of the other places, to be honest, the theatricality and the experience that you're going to get when you go there. I feel like it's always busy in that bar, and I feel like it's something that could be, added to the other hotels to give more of that Disney experience, the Disney magic. I'm finally surrounded by the opulence I deserve.
Opulence.
You own everything. So after having a few drinks and leaving Trader Sam's, we are now in the Grand Floridian and we are here to see the Electrical Water Pageant, which is a light show on the water, I believe. 8:20
on the water.
On the water.
Window displays are luxurious. Oh wow. Yep, they're doing that. There you go, ladies. Wow. That is it kind of similar to that material on the yeah, so like Rob wanted that one originally.
Oh really?
But then it's like a golfer's hat rather than a. I think he likes. Well, he likes the trucker's caps, but yeah, it's a bit kind of. $1,000. So if you don't want your whole head covered, you've got these. So you get
Could have done by $250.
We've noticed there's not as many Mickey ears anymore, like with caps.
Yeah, there's not much.
On the shores of Bay Lake, entertaining generations of dreamers from the young to the young at heart, as we celebrate 50 years of magic here at Walt Disney World Resort. We invite you to join us in this time-honored tradition. Enjoy the lights, the music, the magic of Disney's Electrical Water Pageant.
So it's been a very long day with breakfast at Topolino's. We visited the Magic Kingdom, and then we finished off visiting friends or revisiting friends at the Polynesian.
Yeah, it's. I've always wanted to have a look, spend more time in the Polynesian, and we certainly did that tonight. Trader Sam's was excellent as always. We did have to wait an hour or so to get in there, but it was worth the wait, and we had a really good laugh, and it was very busy.
I really enjoyed it. It's a fantastic place to visit, so if you do get a chance, definitely go to Trader Sam's.
Yeah, and I finally got to tick another box where I got to see the pageant, and I also got a nice shirt out of it. So a lovely Trader Sam's sort of shirt. All in all, a really successful and very rewarding night. But now we're pooped.
Yeah, but thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.